Hi, Nala.
This man has caused me real damage. When I have a place of despair, I can't eat. I lost an inordinate amount. I went back to the weight I had when I left the community. I couldn't eat. And this is the most traumatic experience that I've been through since back then. My health is important to me, and I know it worries my children.
Are you broken?
Because I know my kids need me. I need to sleep desperately, and I need to eat and sleep.
What you doing?
You're telling a cat off. It's the only time you ever bark. You never bark at the postman or anybody else like you should do. You bark at the cats. I mean, what's all that about? If you ask somebody, she'll come and play with you. She might even come out to play with you, although perhaps not.
Good morning. Welcome to the 3rd of December. My plans have obviously changed. I can't have people around with Meg having COVID. So I am not now seeing my friend. But I'm really sad about that. I'm hoping we're going to get to meet up later in the month. Yeah, hopefully. Poor old Megs is not very well at all. She is now confined to her room. Bless her. And I'm just kind of hoping nobody else goes down with it. So if I suddenly disappear off of Vlogmas, you can guess that things got a bit crazy around here, but fingers crossed that's not going to happen. And if I was thinking, do you know what, if all else fails and I can't do anything else, I'm still going to open my advents every day, so I'll just video my advents. and put those out there, and maybe my Christmas journal, which I'm already a day behind with, would you believe? I didn't get around to doing that yesterday. Isn't that crazy? Work is intense at the moment. And last night I ended up working, I don't normally work Fridays, but I did work Friday this week because I had to take Monday off. And I kind of got wrapped by 4, which is my normal finishing time, and then something happened at 5:30, which meant I was still going until 7, which was great. So my evening got taken out a little bit last night, which was reflected in the not so great job of editing I did yesterday. You kind of just got the vlog. I'm hoping that today will be a bit better. So plans for today, I'm going to do my makeup at the same time. I apologise. It is 2 minutes to 10 and I have not made it downstairs yet. I have had a lovely quiet start to the day. I've done my stripes on my advent socks. I've cast on my new vanilla socks because I cast off my vanilla socks last night, which you'll see a little bit of me blocking on today's vlog because I'd already put yesterday's vlog up by the time I finished them. It occurs to me I haven't actually spoken about knitting on this vlog at all yet, and we're on day 3. I assure you there is knitting going on and I will be talking about it. So at the moment the only advent knitting I'm doing is my advent socks, and I am keeping on top of those for the moment. It is only day 3. I had some Christmas socks on my needles which I have now finished, and they were what's blocking last night, so I'll talk about them a bit more when they're dry. And you would have seen me cast on this project, which is living in my, this was a Christmas in July bag from So Sweet Violet, which I can't do Christmas in July. I'm just weird that way. I knew I'd keep it for now, and it is now got, I've just cast that on. This is going to be my new vanilla sock to go everywhere with me. And if Monday taught me anything, it is always have a sock in your bag when you leave the house, because I dashed out of here as an emergency, did not have any knitting with me, and then spent a good 6.5 hours where I could have knitted solidly. So in future, always, no matter what, take a sock with you. Yeah, but it was crazy. I kind of a little bit annoyed about all the knitting time I missed, but obviously I'm not annoyed I was with my daughter, because that's far more important than knitting. I was just a bit cross with myself that I didn't sort of think, oh, grab your knitting as you're going out the door. But then I guess, you know, I was worried about my daughter. So I'm knitting that. I'm knitting those. I'm knitting a parrot vest, which you not have seen at all because I cast that on at the Woolay retreat. So I will try and talk about that later. I'm still doing the baby blanket, which you have seen. I'm trying to do a square a day on that. I managed it yesterday. I'm hoping to manage it today. Otherwise, this baby is going to be well and truly born before I get this square done. So the blanket done rather. So yeah, I need to get on with that. I was going to back it and all sorts, but I don't think I'm going to be able to now. I think the baby is going to be here before the blanket. I can do all that to the blanket, and I really want it for her to be able to take into hospital, so I need to get that done. I could always back it and stuff afterwards, but you know, we want first photos with the blanket. What else? Am I knitting anything else? No, I've got some advent knitting plans. My collaboration advent, I want to make myself some long wrist warmers, and that's it for the moment. I want to knit a load of garments. That is my problem. I don't want to really start any. Of course, I would get so many minis, and now I want to knit a plain garment. Honestly, only me. I will. Oh, I've seen some Jen Steinglass patterns that I really want to knit. I was lucky enough to be on a retreat with Georgie, who's the dyer behind the Fibre Fox, and she was wearing this most beautiful jumper that she knit. She's so talented, and I really want to knit some of those patterns now, but obviously a lot of it's colour work, so I need some much plainer yarn. Oh dear. Yeah, well, we'll try and sort that problem out. But anyway, I'm going to actually do this without you now because I spoke to you for 5 minutes and I need to put this on my face. And I will catch up with you a bit later. That's better. I've been struggling with my camera. It was on the wrong setting. Hopefully it will behave now. Look at her. She's been really good. Let's just sit here and be cute. Let's just sit here and be cute. You knew I was about to sit on that, didn't you? She loves... You sassy pawing me? Are you sassy pawing me? Is that your sassy paw? It is, isn't it? You're doing sassy paw at me. And now you're biting me. No, we're not going to bite. No. No bites. Sassy pawing is one thing. Biting we do not do. No. Right, so Ian has his advent. I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute because it's going to take him a minute to get into that by the looks of the amount of tape on it.
How you get it out? It's pink. Okay, how do you get them out?
Maybe try holding it upside down. I don't know.
Hey!
Oh wow, it's a proper little truckle.
But it doesn't tell you what's actually in it.
I think it does on the back.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
there
if
we
you
go. We've got
put it round
one.
that way, let me have a look. Burgundy, yellow, red, pink. My one, caramelised red onion.
Oh, well, it looks like you'll be having my first one.
That'll be my one then, because he will not eat onion.
I won't eat not caramelised red onion, no. Right, number 2. Let's do number 2 next. Or not, as the case might be. There we go. This one that feels like a jar. I'm leaving that low. Ah, that's how you meant to do it, look.
Oh, what's the best? This is relish. You don't like that either. It's going well, isn't it? That is some kind of jar. Ooh.
It's caramelised onion. Oh dear.
Well, I'm doing really well out of this advent. Would you like one of my yarn adverts as a swap?
I'm glad I waited till day 3 because I might actually get one I like on day 3. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dear me.
Oh. What's that?
Cheese shortbread minis.
Oh, you might like those.
I might like them, most definitely.
Oh, I like this. It's all different cheesy things. Yeah, I'd like those too, so you better eat those because otherwise I'll nick them, and I've already got those
the first 2. I think I'll give you do any more because that's the 3rd. So, there we go, folks. And there's the doorbell.
Oh, I need to change it to the Christmas tune. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, killing a cushion's probably not the worst thing she's ever done. So, mine and Raven's hot water bottles have got hangy ties, so we hang them up in the kitchen. Ian's has not, so I thought I might make him a little hangy tie as a surprise on his hot water bottle, and he can hang his up too.
Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting now for you to come. It's cold.
Oh wow, who's that then?
It's Spencer. It's the character that I really like from Criminal Minds.
Oh cool.
So one of those really cool like graphic ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is how Meg and I are communicating now. She's FaceTiming me from her room, bless her.
Do you want me, while you stay over there, do you want me to FaceTime you and you film it whilst I open my advent?
That's a good idea. Do you want to just go grab number 3 and bring it into your room?
Yeah. One sec. Put my mask on.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, poor little thing.
So just adding the cough for sympathy effect. Sorry, Echo, you can't come in.
Did she come in during the night? Because we noticed your door was open. You got ram raided when you went to the loo.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wants her mummy. She doesn't understand.
I know, it's really weird because I can hear you from both angles right now.
Oh, weird.
Oh, hello. Oh. This is Schmarley. I'm on FaceTime to Mum and she's currently recording the FaceTime, so... I'd love a tea. Thank you.
Oh, bless Sissy.
Right. Oh, it's another thin one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You'll get the thick ones eventually. I'm glad you waited till you got back to your room to do that.
Huh?
I'm glad you waited till you got back in your room to cough.
Yeah. Right. Put you there. Yeah. Okay, I was going to try and pause the TV, but I can't find the remote.
You look a bit brighter this morning than you did last night, if I'm honest.
I do feel it a bit because like my nose isn't like as blocked up and stuff. Like I can breathe. The cough is still a bit meh. And just the main thing is, I now know when Kate and Charles were going on about things tasting COVID-y, I now exactly know what they're going on about. I can't drink any of my flavoured waters because they taste disgusting. The only thing I'm actually managing to stomach right now is your Pepsi Max.
Okay, well you can have those. Please tell me that's a fudge. Okay, thank you. I was thinking it was a double decker for a minute. I was like, oh, how did I manage to do that?
Oh, so this is Christmas time.
There's a few of those because you quite like Christmassy smells normally. Goodness knows what it smells like now, as I've just done it too.
Oh no, it smells nice. I can smell it.
Oh, good.
It's like it's quite like a piney one.
Oh, it's a pine Christmas as opposed to a like mulled spice Christmas. Lovely.
It's piney.
Yeah, there's a few like I think mulled cider might be one of them, or mulled spice or something.
Nice.
I can't because I could pick and mix it myself. I tried to. I mean, I obviously failed with the first one, but I tried to do more kind of fruit scents and like Christmas scents, which I know you'll like.
Yeah.
They didn't have the perfumey ones. I have just realised I've got a huge reflection. There we go. The window is reflecting on my phone, just to be, you know. How funny is that? Well, I'm just opening Advents and then we're going to head off to McDonald's about... Oh, wow! Your polar bear has a head. You're going to have a whole menagerie in there by the time you've finished COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a head.
That's cool.
Because you do like the snout later and sew it on.
Yes.
But that's not what I did with the cow. You did that at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you did.
So this is head and body combined, which is why I had to pause, because I had to leave enough gap for me to be able to get up and put the eyes on.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now he's looking a little bit like a chess piece, in my opinion, or a doorknob.
He's definitely a doorknob, yeah.
Like. But yeah, I'm getting there.
That's cool.
Okay, well, I'm done.
Yeah, and I'm opening Advent, so I kind of need to get back to that.
And when did you say you were going to go and get food?
Well, we're going at 11:30. I would imagine we'll be back by 1.
Okay.
All right. Have a nap in the meantime.
You're not actually tired, I don't know. Not like sleeping tired anyway.
Bless you.
Oh, you know what I definitely can't have right now? Buttercup syrup. That stuff tastes disgusting.
Well, that's unfortunate, seeing as it's good for you.
Yeah, it tastes absolutely vile.
Oh dear.
That's not fun. I'm still trying to psych myself up into having some more of this.
Oh dear.
But, yeah. Okay, well, get back to opening your advents.
Thank you, sweetie. I will talk to you later.
Yeah, talk to you later.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm going to do this slightly different today just because today is Saturday and I have time to do it. So this is my dandelion and dogwood advent calendar. It's all done on roses, and this is called, I can't read it, Through the Harlow Car, which is lovely, so pretty. This one is elderflower stitches, and I think is a DK. I need to look it up. I think I ordered a DK, which would follow. I normally have DK for elderflower stitches, so I need to just double check that I did in fact order a DK, and then I'll move this out of this section because this is like fingering weight, and do a DK section. This is a random one that I have been sent as a gift. Not too sure who the dyer is on that one, but it seems to be a fade, I think. This one is gorgeous. This is was lucky enough to meet the dyer behind this at AEYF, and it's called Camel Yarns, and it's all dyed on around where she lives in Cornwall. And these are, I'm getting an inspiration photo each day, which you can imagine how excited I am to put those in my Christmas diary. And these beautiful minis, it's so pretty. I'm loving that. Over here, this is Giddy Yarn, so I got a 10-gram fingering weight on this, and this is all to do with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and you get to read along with it, and you get the colourways. Then I've got the Lonely Knitter. I love this colour. This is gorgeous. So again, this is a nerdy advent, and this is Back to the Future too. I don't like these sweets, but Ian adores them, so that goes to Ian afterwards. This is Sherry Iris. So today was one of those days where we've got a little extra, and I got a little lavender pouch, which kind of goes with the theme of the bags. This is all set around Paris. There's a little story that goes with it, which is beautiful. I'm loving the story. It's reminding me of when I read the Kate Moss books, and it's really putting me in the mood to read those. And there's a Kate Moss Christmas one, which is a ghost story. I'm thinking I might read that actually, or listen to it. I think I've got it on Audible, so I may listen to it. But I've got this on, this is 20 grams, and I've got it on Stellina. It does sparkle, but it's not really sparkling. Oh, there we go. Sparkling in the camera. This, of course, is my good friend Kelly, Lay Family Yarn, and it's built based around her fictional village of Squiddle Village. And this is today's mini, which is just so beautiful. And this, I believe, is 20-gram fingering weight. This is another 10-gram that I've got, and this is the collaboration advent that Helen of Giddy Yarns runs every year, and this is Knit Me Sane, and isn't that pretty? So these are the ones I'm planning on doing my wrist warmers in, these ones, and then this, oh, I love these so much. Again, this is Sparkle, and I think this is a 10-gram. It's come with a little extra. Jenny's advents are just so good value for money because you always get like a little extra almost every day. It's a beautiful little wooden progress keeper with a little, I think that's a little ball of wool. And then, yeah, that's her advent calendar. So that's these advents. Raven has just joined me in the lounge, which is never good. What you doing, Raven? What you up to? She's got my tape measure. You cannot see. Only I would get a black dog when I vlog. So yes, that's my advents for today. I hope you enjoyed the quick trip through them. I'm going to put these ones away and then open my other ones. I figured as I'm talking this time anyway, I might as well talk through them all. So this is my spinning advent, and this is from Siobhan Crafts. And I love how this is set up. So pretty. And that's day 3. Right, I am going to need my hand, I think, to open this. Can't even see through the camera where you open it. So on that end it is. Oh, look. Oh, wow. How on earth did she get all of that in that tiny box? Isn't that beautiful? There should be an inspiration picture in there as well. Oh, and there's something else. So we've got, oh, it's crocus. So this is all based on her grandfather's garden, and when she used to garden with him. And yeah, this is crocus. This is all the flowers in his garden. That's beautiful. Oh, it's so soft too. So soft. And then there's a little beautiful little leaf. Progress keeper. So yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. Wish I had my camera out just then. If you can see through there, that's Raven's toy box. And she just put something in it before she took something else out. She's actually better behaved than my children ever were. Oh, she's running around with the gingerbread man now. She's so busy. So next up is my coffee advent. So I've got the Nespresso coffee advent this year. Just because I was a bit disappointed with my Fortnum & Mason tea advent last year, because it was exactly the same as the year before. So I thought, oh well, do you know what, we'll try coffee this time. And I love how this has been done. So it all folds out into different layers. Isn't that clever? Right, now I need to find number 3. Oh, it's there, it's on the top. And what I'm doing is I'm actually taking the doors off and carefully taking the doors off and including them in my including them in my Christmas diary, so that I can say whether I like it or not. And I'm trying to drink it on the day so that I actually know whether I like it or not. So that's today's, and that's the little pod which I am, I can get out one-handed. So that's a pod I'll be having later. Oops. Hopefully that won't make too much of a difference. Careful how I hold that, otherwise the coffee will fall off. But yeah, that's the, come on, focus, there we go. That's the Nespresso advent calendar. That is my polar bear you've got, young lady. Not sure you're supposed to have that. Plus the fact it's actually bigger than you are. She's nicked it off the edge of the sofa. And lastly, there's these little packages. Now this is living in the one that's hung up here, and is a homemade advent that has been done by me really, but in conjunction with my daughters, of So Remy and So Sweet Violet, because I wanted some journaling bits and I really wanted the So Sweet Violet advent calendar, but I completely missed out on it this year. So I thought, well, I'm just going to choose some fun bits from her shop that I love. And I mean, they come such beautifully packaged. The girls aren't having to do anything at all. It's great. They just pop them straight in. So they're popping them as they arrive. I'm popping them in there for me to open. There's supposed to be chocolate in there as well, but the chocolate doesn't seem to have made it in there. And also my advent stuffer is the girl with COVID now, so her sister's doing it reluctantly, but she's doing it, bless her. So yes, so this is kind of homemade. The So Remy items have not turned up yet because of the postal strike, but I've sort of said to them to dot them like they're going to be like the end of the advent calendar. So it was never my intention to have 12 days of So Sweet Violet at the beginning and then 12 days of So Remy at the end. I was going to split them all up, but because of the postal strike, I've got the So Sweet Violet stuff, but I haven't got the So Remy stuff, which is not really surprising because Jules doesn't live that actually far from me, so it hasn't got as far to go as coming down from Scotland. So, you know, not really shocked there. But yeah, I'm just going to open this package. I am going to need 2 hands for that though, so bear with me. Sort of see me if I lean right back. This is the little package. Got some really cute washi tape on it, which I am going to put in my diary. I shall transfer that in from this. And if I can keep that sticker whole. So pretty. I loved this when I saw it on her site. So it's a little notions pouch, but with snowmen on, and I love this colour. I love this teal colour. It's so pretty. So this is going to go in a project bag with some notions in it. Isn't that lovely? Got a stamp on the inside. Beautiful candied cut stripe as well. I mean, the whole thing It's just so beautiful. I'd love to have a pair of pyjamas that had like that bottom and then that at the top. I just think that'd be so lovely. I wish I could sew. I really do. But I really can't. Yeah. I couldn't even get my sewing machine to work yesterday for sewing up those trousers of Charlie's. Although I think I was actually making my life really difficult because it was such stretchy material, and I think that might be the problem, because when I ran some felt through, it seemed to work fine. What are you doing? Can you see her? She's jumped on the sofa. You're cheeky, aren't you? You're a cheeky monkey. Monkey being the operative word. Hey, no biting, no bites. No bites. We don't play if you're biting. If you want strokes, you don't bite. She's teething on just about everything she can find. Do not pull that! No! I wonder if I'll leave that in. Oh look, little Miss Butter wouldn't melt now. Honestly. So shall I run through my advents quickly? As soon as I am chatting. You can have a very chatty one today. So this is the collaboration advent. This is where that's living. And as I said, I'm thinking I'm going to be making wrist warmers out of this one, although I might do it out of Laura's one, because that was... No! Do not eat the electric thing. No. Oh, what was I saying? I like Laura's as well, so I mean, I like the ball. That's not what I mean. I like Laura's for the wrist warmers as well, so I might just do that as well. Are you doing this just because I'm chatting on the camera? You got camera jealousy? Oh, no, not at all. No! No, get off. I'm not laughing because I'm pleased. Come on, get down. Get down. Come on. Come on, Raven. Down you come. Raven, come here. She's like, nope. Come on. Come down. Come down. Oh, I love it when she does the Labrador head tilt. Come here. Come here, Raven. Come here. Come on, baby. Ironically, as I'm editing this and she can hear me saying this to her, she's sitting and she's coming here quite happily right now at my feet. She didn't want to do it on this particular clip though. Bless her little heart. No! Let's stop with the bites. Right, so that's the collaboration advent, which, as I said, I think I might do the wrist warmers in. Need to get on with those. However, I want to do them in 2.5mm needles, and I am out of 2.5mm needles. They are all on socks, so I need to sort that out. You're chewing his ear, aren't you? So this is where I've set my advents up. As you can see, normally they go on there, but they kept falling off this year. I don't know what I did wrong, but they didn't work this year. And a lot of them came in quite plain boxes. So I needed to put them in other things, really, for them to look pretty. Stop eating that. Come on, off. And, look, go see Daddy. Daddy's there. Go find Daddy. I can hear him. Right, so normally they would be there. And as you can see, I've still got my Woolly Goodness one is in the bottom because it fits in there so prettily. I love that, so that's staying there. So I've moved what would normally be on this shelf onto there, which actually, in hindsight, seeing her having pulled the cloth, I mean, God forbid she pulls my advents off, but at the end of the day, that's just going to be a mess I need to rearrange. But they're breakable, so probably best she doesn't pull those off. So that's probably in the safest place. I really like how that looks, actually. I'm really pleased with that. He's way too big to be there. I could do with swapping him for one of the smaller ones, but do you know what? That will do. So yeah, that's there. The Christmas tree has no topper. Ooh. Raven. He's got hit by the light up tree. No. Right, so the Christmas tree has no topper because it won't fit at the top of the Christmas tree, and is on a table because of this little thing. We thought it might discourage her a little bit if it was a bit further up. I'm not actually sure that's true, because she just jumps on the sofa and goes at it from a different angle. Don't you? Hey? No.
What are you doing?
Causing me a little bit of a problem, aren't you? She's had a go at that. Yeah. She's tried to pull my Advents down. Let's jump off the high side of the sofa, because
don't want to wreck that beautiful teddy either.
Oh, I mean, I got it as a raffle prize, so you know.
It's still very nice.
If she wants it, she can have it. But
what we got us a raven. Yes, we have. We've got us a raven. We have.
I'm trying to finish my little bit to camera, so if you could, you know, amuse her for 5 minutes, I'd be grateful.
Yeah, then we need to go, I guess.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Right. So, can you wander away and talk to her, just so you're not in the background? Sorry, throwing my husband out now. So this is my Giddy Yarns Advent, which came in this lovely bag, and then this is the Lonely Knitter Advent, which also came in a lovely bag. And then on here, that is my Nespresso Advent. That is the Camel Yarns Advent, which came in that beautiful box, which I thought on here with the really skewiff cloth, which wasn't skewiff, but it is now. And now it's got, and there's something sticking out of a drawer. Honestly, people do this. It's not even sticking out the drawer, it's sticking out the top bit. And then everything looks immaculate. I do it, and yeah, it's just real life. It's skewiff. That's my life. Right, so that was the Camel Yarn one. That's Sherry Iris's. That's my spinning one. That's the homemade one that the girls are doing with me. And then in here we've got, this is my Dandelion and Dogwood one, which hasn't got anything with their name on other than the box. Now it came in a plainer box. I wanted to put it in this basket. It'd be really helpful if it had had like a card or something with it. So I think I might try and stalk their Instagram and maybe print something off so I can put it on with it. This is the Rose Hill Cottage one, which is beautiful. It came with this lovely tag, and this is Elderflower Stitches, and she definitely has bits and pieces on hers. I thought that looked really pretty in that little basket. That little basket there is the Mystery Advent, which has been gifted to me, but there we go. And then that Slay Family Yarn at the end there, which is in that really neat little basket. So I've got 3 of those, and the original idea was I was going to put all 3 on here, but I couldn't grab the other 2, so I put 1 on, and I haven't got another basket. There is me asking him to be quiet while I record, and then he unstacks the dishwasher. Real life, guys, real life. So yes, that's my Lay Family Yarn Advent. That normally goes in there, but because the minis are not labelled this time round, I thought I'd just leave them in their bags. Because last time they had a label on it, and I could write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. But I can't do that this time. So as this is a 10 gram and I have a 10 gram project I want to do, I figured I would put that one in there. Besides, it looks quite pretty, doesn't it, with all the different colours and everything. So that is my Advents for today. I'm going to do my Christmas diary journal thing when I get back, and I still haven't put the cushion covers on the, so my jobs today are those cushion covers there need to go on all the cushions that haven't got cushion covers on. So I want to do that. That's my Perak vest there that I need to show you as well. So I want to do that. I need to sort these 2 out, because that's my journal one and that's my sewing one, and I want to set them up for the festive period. But I thought I'd do that with you, possibly on a quieter vlogging day, which this is definitely not going to be, because I've already talked to you 12 minutes and on this section, and there was more sections than that. So we are off now down to the caravan to take some bits back, and then we're going to go to McDonald's and have a treat ourselves, and buy Meg a treat, bless her, to cheer her up a little bit. And yeah, we're taking Raven with us, and I'll take you along for the ride.
Again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dreaming. a certain glow. I see